Hey everybody, this is Dan. I'm your host, Code Marvelous, and we are going to be playing some Netrunner. I'm probably going to get blown out by Net Jogging here, who's most likely on the Temples Any Age build. Oh, to know. Alright. Gotta get rid of all these assets. Is it another Turtlebacks? So this deck is going to be kind of interesting because I'm going to be building with some spicy cards. Like as an example, this deck is going to be utilizing Kashuk so that I'm 2-cost tribal because a lot of the good connections are 2-cost. So the idea being that I'm going to get to install them for 1, and then I can use that to power Kashuk, which is the one where you name a card, and for a card cost above 0, and for each one you have above that, up to 6, you get to see cards and access one of your choice. So that's the idea here, is we're a 2-cost tribal deck. Off to a very slow start here. So just in case anybody forgot, we are playing as McCaffrey, who makes connections, jobs, and hardware cost 1 less. Tribal just meaning like you're playing this card like it's a tribal identifier, like soccer teams or local sports teams, things like that. Alright, so I'm very concerned about us getting hit with Amani Sanai, so let's take all the bucks. But yeah, I've tried to integrate a little thing that I got from Andre from Metropole Grid. Very huge thanks. I now have this card changer where I can show different cards in my deck with a 1-button push, and it changes am I gonna get Amani'd? Okay, I'm not gonna get Amani'd. Okay, let's draw. Let's check server 10. If it's the Amani, we'll trash it. It's a sponsorship. We will get rid of that. Let's check server... Did we ever check server 5? I don't think we did. Let's check server 5. There's the Amani Sanai. I hate testing new decks against this style of stuff. I do have a Miss Bones in here, specifically for this build. So we'll see how that goes. I guess we basically, we just have to kill the Amanis. We got 2 of the team sponsorships, which feels very good. So there's a degree mill. So something's getting bounced. I'm guessing it's probably going to be Cotty. Nothing is a super good value here. Mostly they're just, net jogging is going to be costing us a click. I'd like to get the class act down at some point, but I just don't think we're going to have the time for it. No, Bonner. Oh. Alright, let's store 3 credits. Let's put this down. Gain a couple dollars. Hey Russell, check this out. Pretty cool. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it opened it up. We had an error. That was very weird. And then now it looks like my computer's gonna freaking crash. See, this is what happens. Where's the rejoin? Alright. Alright. We gotta get rid of Amani Sanai. I'd like to get Amakua down. There we go. I don't know why the Kashuk one stopped working. Oh, this deck actually uses hard-hitting news, so we're probably dead. Okay, Morning. Morning. Yeah, it's very hard to test anything. Baldur, I don't want you in my lap. Go. Go. Okay. So that's the tour guide. Let's run R&D. Now I can't really play most of my deck because I can't draw. I can't put down resources. So not a good opening test for this deck. I should have a second Miss Bones. Maybe we'll look at the deck after this. I mean, with the temples and everything, I think we're pretty much already locked out. So I might concede here. All right, let's take a look at the deck a little bit. So I think the bones here are good, no pun intended, but I think it does have a lot of vulnerability money-wise early. So part of me is thinking, I don't really make much use of the embezzles and the legwork. I probably need casts just to have some more drip economy. Or I could turn those into, I tend to be drawing a lot, so I could do Armitage and get the price reduction, but I tend to want to draw a lot. So I don't think that's the right choice. I also kind of want a hostage in here. Yeah, let's get a single hostage in here. Let's try again. Okay. This seems pretty good. I'll keep. Good luck, have fun. Networking? Maybe. I don't know where we'd find the slots for it. Two cost tribal. Let's see if we can hit an agenda. Divested trust, interesting. What does game over say? Oh, I don't have any cards installed. Perfect. It's just, it's a 2-cost card that helps me draw, which is my biggest problem. It could also be turntable, which is the same number of influence. Right? People play a lot of Rashidas. So I find that people are often at their max card size, right? I don't know how to face check as blue anymore. I don't think I have Ngolo in this build. Usually Ngolo is what I use to be able to face check early as criminal. I need a flip switch to be able to face check with flip switch. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so flip switch. Oh, that one didn't work either. I made an error with one of my buttons, and then I copy and pasted it a bunch of times. Come on. Where's the rejoin? There we go. So we could do that. We could flip switch and then run HQ. See what's there. Hard-hitting news. Not unexpected. I'm thinking maybe we should have like a data sucker or something. Hernando. Actually, Beth is probably our best choice. And as still triggers on the hostaged card. Yeah, because he's the first job, connection, resource, or piece of hardware you install. Each turn costs 1 less to install. Alright. So let's poke the remote. The Vested Trust is an interesting choice in the outfit. Is this another SSL or is this an NGO front? Or maybe it's that program trasher. Yep, it's the program trasher. Alright, we really need to find Amakua, which I guess we can go find it anytime if we want. Close prompt. Where's my normal Talasin feedback on my bad piloting? Probably the least valuable card in our hand right now is the Dirty Laundry. It won all of its casual games. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough people to fire the tournament. Okay, let's hit HQ. Let's see if we can force an ice res. Let's put that down. Let's let all the subroutines fire. We'll have 1 billion tags. We'll go through this surveyor. Now I can use Lucky Charm to start the end routine and the run subroutine here, right? Alright. So let's hope this is an Atlas. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll trash that. And then we're gonna Kashuk and try to find the last agenda. Are we dead? Okay. I really wish that Kashuk had hit a better agenda. That would have been nice. I wonder how many, if any, actual code gates our opponent is playing. Is that it? That's it. Good game. Well played. I did run HQ. I ran HQ as my first click. Yeah, because Lucky Charm requires that you run HQ. I don't know, I built this deck this morning. What do we think? It feels very slow. So how do we make it fast? We got decent draw. Butter. Hang on. Stop. I'm back. I don't know. Maybe crowdfunding isn't the best restricted card here. So we could turn this into just a one of turn table. That gives us 2 influence. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. We can do this deck with Security Nexus. Because, Power Tap is a 2-cost card. And then probably what we'll do is we'll get rid of 1 Kashuk, do Employee Strike as our restricted card. Get an additional Lucky Charm. Don't need Kadi. We can keep all the other stuff. Go up to 2 same old things, and then we just need room for the rogue tradings. Not gonna need Fem. Oh, right, I still need Citadel. Citadel's an important card in a Citadel deck, right? Alright, how do we get the rogue tradings in? Oh, here. Yeah, I mean, we could try that. That seems okay, right? So the other thing we could do is we could do no current since we're not 419 and we're not doing hard cred denial. And we could get Beth back in because I think Beth's very good for him. We could get Corroder over to Mara. And then we could get Career Fair in our current slot. Get 2 Career Fairs. And add an Earthrise. I still want to keep Miss Bones because I think she's very strong right now. Yeah, we can start with this. Let's see how we do. I don't know. How much value do we think Class Act has in this deck? That's a good call. All right, we don't have a restricted card. This is tough. It's weird when you're like hunting for a restricted card. Guess it should be crowdfunding. Good luck, have fun. I think this is a keeper. All right. So let's money up. Ah, making me choose between my kids here. We'll put the rogue trading away for now. We don't want to tip our hand too much. I'm guessing, yeah, that's a pretty good card in oh, I don't need to, right? It's not a must, it's a may. Might as well put the Citadel down. See, I threw back a rogue trading, and now we're gonna sit in the pit of despair. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to put down Hernando for 1. We're going to hit this, because we can always jack out. We're going to chew up some of that money. Underway grid. What is life? They must be seeing a lot of the 419 deck. Let me take a look at that card real quick. Yeah, it's top 2 cards, May. I've been doing it as a must. Always read your cards, kids. What do people think of the larger card screen? Is it something that adds something to the stream, or would you prefer that I not do it? Yeah, I'm not going to do it for, like, every single card in my deck, obviously. But my thought process is, there's definitely some value add when I'm playing with new cards or have key interactions. No, the class act didn't trigger because I had already drawn that turn. I guess we're going to have to take the risk that we're going to get put into tag hell. But we do have 2, oh, why am I? I'm such an idiot. I didn't put down on my... Thank you. Our opponent is very gracious in letting me put the 2 virus tokens on here that I would like it to have. What do we think they're working with, huh? Let's draw. Archives. 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 And then I guess we're gonna poke it. At least it's cost them some extra money, right? Woof! No, but if they hard-hitting use me, I can use the flip switch on my turn to remove the tag. One, two, three, four, five 5 2-cost cards. That's good enough for me. Let's try to start hitting with Kashuk. We'll get a corporate sales team. We'll remove a tag. And we will get a credit. They're probably going to pay into it. Nope, they're not. Okay. They're like, no thanks. So we're finally rolling. We'll see if we can hit with another Kashuk. We cannot. I'm trying hard here. Thankfully, Power Tap's gonna save us here. Or maybe not. That's cute. Okay. Let's put them into hell. Alright, we have 2 Kashuks now. Do we still have our same old things, right? Yep, okay. Paper tripping. Coming in hot. Yep, so we're leveraging this card. I think I want to try to get back up to 3 of them if I can. Alright, so let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's hit archives. Then let's hit R&D. because that tag's gonna make us the money back. What do we think, kids? An Audacity? Okay, they got us. Good game, well played. So what are we missing here? What is missing from this build? I don't think... I mean, we could have Caldera. Nope. I think we need more passive draw. It's remarkable how tight these slots are. No, do not bite that wire. Hold her, get out of here. I mean, we haven't, since I've been on stream, we haven't won a single game, so that's somewhat problematic. Trying to think. What is our play here? Is the 2-cost tribal just too expensive? Right? It might be. I do definitely think we want to have career fairs. So we're going to have to make some cuts. I don't think we're a doof deck. I think we need career fair X3. To speed up the deck. I mean, it's not the worst, right? Peace in our time. Where are we going to find the money for that? Or the influence for that? I don't think we can do peace in our time. That got saved, right? Yeah, that got saved. That's a throwback cannon also. mulligan. Enable video mode. Good luck, have fun. Trying to find the best place for my stupid face. Alright. We don't need Kashuk right now. We need money. We have Citadel, which is good. Wonder if that's going to be a hostile. Yep, okay. So let's draw. Let's gain a buck. Let's sure gamble. Put down a lucky charm for free. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I guess we'll poke R&D. Gotta keep them honest, right? Flip switch. Are we gonna get double hit? Yeah. Oh no, I can't use it. All right, we are in business. All right. So we can poke here because we have flip switch. But we might poke HQ first. Let's hit HQ first. Because then if they have a border control, we can deal with it. Using our sweet, sweet lucky charm. Alright, so fire it. This is probably a Rashida then, but we have bad pub, so we're gonna go in and get it. Global food. Wonder if they're doing like a exchange play. Maybe. Game over is a really strong card. I think they were anticipating that we wouldn't run it. You know what I mean? So, let's hit it. Because Hernando's going to fire. Let's hit R&D. We're gonna keep poking around, trying to force some money to be spent. The 1-2 punch of Hernando and Flip Switch is really good. I'm really enjoying that interaction a lot. So maybe we should get the Doofs back in. Maybe we are a cred denial deck. Okay, I want to check archives. Okay, let's draw. Let's get Corroder down so we're ready to go next turn. The last thing we want to be doing is putting down breakers, right? Alright, so let's hit HQ. First one's free. Border control's a hell of a drug, huh? Oh, neat. Well, we lost again. Yep. Good game. We haven't picked up a single win. Frustrating. Let me take a look and see if anybody else has had some success. What if yeah, I believe the source is gone, right? The core conceit of this deck might just not work. I still think we have like just like a super serious draw issue. I don't know. Let's give this one more go. Also, let's talk a little bit about the incredible life-saving energy that is a decent, you know, criminals are supposed to be the ones that are good at breaking sentries, and for the first time in a very long time, there's finally a good killer in Criminal. Alright, let's diesel. Is this a job? No. Okay. No, both of those cards are great. Let's put down Lucky Charm. Alright, so I guess the question we have to ask ourselves here in my little, like, Lonely Hearts Club is, are we gonna contest his cards? Okay. So let's keep a count. I should make a counter for this. How many 2-cost cards we have. Right now we have 3. Let's poke R&D. And us without our Caldera. Yeah, let's get Nexus down before anything else weird happens. Let's draw. Let's special order for the thing that we need to break Anansi. And then let's go into server 1. I won all my casual games. Unfortunately, there was not enough people for us to fire the tournament. It was in rural southern Maryland, near where...
a new follower.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Near where I grew up. Okay, so you have a lot of cards in hand. Let's go check this server. I also think Beth really helps this style of deck. Match the strength of Anansi. Gain 2 back. So we're going to get hit with something. It's going to be a Mina. A Mina is going to be what we lose. 100%. Yep. Now we're rocking and rolling. They're gonna hit same old thing, so we can only Kashuk a limited number of times. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I gotta do a counter for that. They're gonna... Okay. Oh. Alright, we got flatlined. Wild. I don't know. Maybe this just isn't the right card to lean into in Criminal, right? It wouldn't be the first time I've kind of leaned too hard into a card that's maybe not the best for what I'm trying to do. Alright, I need to put some sort of food in my stomach. I'm going to keep streaming, but I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I just want to grab like a bowl of cereal or something. I'll be back. We forgot to add the caldera, so we'll see how we do. We're back. All right. So let's hit a blueberry diesel. I think one of these is a house of knives. I could be wrong. Alright. We got the sting, which will probably kill us later. But we're going to see what we can do. Alright, let's think. What are we doing? Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. And let's career fair down a Citadel, so we now have one card in play that triggers Kashuk. There's a magic number in this deck is 2. Yeah, we have to get a Caldera into this build in order for it to be viable long term. For the handful of people who may be new to the new set, we're playing Az, which is the new criminal, who lets you install the first resource, or the job, connection, or piece of hardware for 1 less. There's a lot of those that are pretty good. Alright, a lot of stuff going on. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw once more. And then let's career fair down Class Act, which costs us nothing. No, we already lost Bugalter. So we are going to be leaning on Amakua to break sentries. Alright. Let's add a Kashuk to the bottom of the stack. Ooh, shipment from Tenon. I'm glad that I ran. Is everybody in their own play just like Slot and Caldera? I think that's a Sting. Let's see. No, it's Kronos. Which I'd also still like. Trash that. Trash that. It's tough, right? Feedback or levy, right? You know, Greg Tung always says, or said to me at Magnum Opus, that he was concerned about designing Jinteki cards because it didn't really fit into his mental wheelhouse. He sure designed some pretty freaking incredible Jinteki cards, huh? We'll put Hernando down. That gives us +1 card that triggers Kashuk. And we will get Flip Switch down for free. Not Flip Switch. Oh no, we already used that on Cortez. Gotta remember that Az's ability is only once per turn. Yeah, I like Sting. I like Sting's design. There are so many cards in this set that I like the design of. That doesn't mean that I like playing against them. Alright. Let's draw. We're going to leave the Rogue trading behind. Gonna insta and little power tap. And we're gonna take the risk that they're not gonna pay it when they want to score an agenda. Yeah, but Chisel's a well-designed card. Decided against it. So we have three cards. Alright, so they got that. We lose a Kashuk. This doesn't feel like the best. Let's draw. We need another Kashuk. I'd like to get to 5 points. We could also get to a Corroder down, which would be a 4th card that triggers our ability. Let's draw. So now we got Nexus down. Cost us 7 because of Oz's ability. Which affects hardware and connections and jobs. Pretty good, I think. Alright, let's draw. Let's put Beth down. Beth gives us another card that triggers Kashuk. So up to 4 cards now. Because ideally, I'd like to close with Kashuk, same old thing, Kashuk, so that we don't have to access stings accidentally. Beth also interacts very favorably with Class Act, just as an aside. Let's draw. Let's draw, let's draw. Let's overwrite and install. I just don't want to take any net damage this turn. I don't want to lose Corroder. They've already taken so much from us. Okay. I think now is the time. So we're gonna drop Pad Tap. We're gonna drop Corroder. We're gonna draw once. And we're gonna hit Kashuk. Right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at full Kashuk strength. And we will take it and hope we do not die. Now we just need 1 strike to win, and we have 7 cards. Oh, we're gonna get Philotic. Okay, cool. We just can't pick up a game today. I don't think we've won a single game. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Am I piloting wrong? Crowdfunding could be good. We just don't have the influence for it. Or not So if we cut Beth, we can get in a third Kashuk and a film critic. But that kind of feels bad. We can get Saker. We can get Caldera. We can get a hostage in. We can get hunting grounds in. That's a 2-cost card. This is tough. I really want 3 Kashuks. Yeah. So as an example, let's play my other Kashuk base deck. Let's play my Smoke, which is currently running Employee Strike. But I'm thinking about doing Film Critic. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're here to test. Let's test. Let's get Film Critic in. Which means we can... we're gonna need... freedom through equality because we're trying to close games fast, and we're gonna need interdiction. Yeah, I went through and got rid of everything. This is a very good hand. We'll keep it. Good luck, have fun. Now, in this deck, the Kashuk count is 1. Another Chronos Protocol deck. Fantastic. Okay, so the count is 1. Count is 2. We now have Trickster Taka in play. One, 2. A Mercur, that's the last piece of the puzzle, so we can start poking around. I think this deck is probably a better delivery method for Kashuk, just because I'm doing it with 1-cost cards. And a lot of 1-cost cards are really good with smoke, just in a general sense. Like Trickster Taka, like Astrolabe, Cloak, right? So there's a lot of cards that are just good in a general sense. Oh, here, I'm sorry. Undo click. Count is up by 3 with up to 3 with Ghost Runner down. All right, let's draw. One. Two. I just want the Kashuk in hand. Because we're 100% ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess first things first, let's hit HQ. Oh! Alright. So it's Dirty Laundry HQ. Let's draw. Let's put that down. Now we're at 6. Let's gain a credit. All right, let's hit it. I can't undo that. I just hit the diesel because I thought the Kashuk was back in my hands. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to trigger with. Is complete image an agenda? No. Oh, it's that operation. So we whiffed on the first one. Let's see if we can hit HQ. So let's diesel. Let's put this down, which brings the count back up to 6. And then let's farm some counters. I like bankroll because bankroll also feeds into this plan. Alright, so we've got money now, so if we do come across a feedback filter, we can try to put it down and use it. Alright, we got the 6 hit. We will take the SSL. And then just draw. SSL is an interesting choice, so I'm guessing they're going for some sort of rig shooter lockout. They're going to hit the feedback filter, of course. Never draw last click, kids. So if you're just joining us, we were originally on As, but now we're on Smoke, trying to leverage Kashuk, which is the card that lets us call a number, an install cost besides 0, and then see that many cards and access the card of our choice. So it's like, oh good, it's another complete image combo deck. Okay. Next turn I can just draw every turn because we're also getting money on bankroll. Okay, so let's run / draw one. One, two, three, four, five, six. So let's hit it. See if we can get another big boy. Nothing. Okay. Let's hit HQ. This player does not like swordsman, huh? We hit a snare. So on the next hit, we really need to get a big agenda. Hopefully, we will get one of these decks to work. If you're going to play on JNet, the card on the right. So we've built this deck around the card Kashuk, which is like indexing, but you get to access on the same turn. You pay 3 and make a run on R&D. If successful, you name a card number, in this case 1, because I have so many cards naturally in Smoke that have 1 cost, and then you look at that many cards and access a card of your choice. So that's what the whole deck is built around. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw. And let's put corroder down. We really need a big hit on the last Kashuk so that we can hopefully just strike an agenda somewhere. Though I'm guessing, since we've only seen 5-3s, it's probably big agendas. So we really need to see the next Obokata before we see any more incidental agendas. What would be ideal here is that we would steal the SSL, and then with our remaining hit points, we're open to steal the last Obokata. There's probably also a Philotic Entanglement floating around somewhere in here, in this build that they're running. So the count, less reckless, is how many cards that we currently have down that affect the Kashuk ability. Mushin, no shin. Alright. I guess our question is, do we think that... Well, let's see what we get on the Kashuk, and then if we feel like we have to check that, we have to check that, right? So that's an Obokata protocol. Okay, so that's an oboe. Let's see what we can pull off of R&D. Gotta stop bouncing on my knee. Alright, 6 cards. So we get the House of Knives, which we're gonna need, because now we have to go get this. So we're gonna take the money, and we're gonna go in. We're gonna draw. So they can't res 3 Kakugos. So we have this if it is an Obokata protocol. If it is a Nobokata and it's an advanceable trap, they just ruse the shit out of us. Good game, well played. Here on this Ruse Cruise. That's weird. Yeah, hope everybody's enjoying the longer streams I've been trying to do. I've been trying to put out more content since I've been home with very little going on. Let's reset the clock. I think Downfall's very good. I don't think that there's any cards that you look at and you're like, these are so broken, I can't believe they made them. I think it's a well-designed set in that all the cards are okay. There's a couple stinkers, but all of the cards are okay or good, but can become great the more you lean into them, which is how you want cards to be. You want cards to be something that the players have to invest in supporting in order to make them really shine super hard. You shouldn't have a lot of cards where people just slot it into decks because it's just so good. How could you not possibly take this card, right? That's not a hallmark of good design. Where am I gonna put myself? I guess I'll just leave myself here, it's fine. Well, we had a crappy hand and we mulliganed into an even more crappy hand, so... Draw. Gamble. Draw. Refractor, and the count is 1. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Clone chips down, counts 2. Draw. Draw. So we have to kind of think of ourselves as a combo deck, right? 1, 2, 3. So let's draw. Let's get that down. Just money up, right? We're trying to do 4 Kashuks to win the game. Ooh, divested whatever the hell. Alright, let's start poking around. So Film Critic lets us get around the primary thing that they are counting on to save them from us. We're gonna keep Netmarker, the extra Netmarker. So let's hit HQ. Let's place some bones. Let's take that shit off. Get $1. Film critic, baby. Yeah, they don't like that at all. Let's go HQ. Just gonna keep hitting it. Try to get some more information and get some more money. Snatch and grab. Bet you that's for Film Critic. So I'll take the tag. And then let's get Taka down. So now we're full strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we've been at full strength. So we're ready to Kashuk it up. We're gonna break that for functionally no money. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will take the drone deployment, post it on Film Critic, and get $1. Hopefully this isn't like an ag sec. That would be pretty miserable. Oh, cute. They got that one. We'll still force the res. They got it. Let's get in there. Set HQ. Set archives. Okay, we still have more Kashuks. We still have to check this though, because if it's an agenda. Yep. You can't, Chaos, because Kashuk specifically says that you cannot access any more cards from R&D this turn. So if you're going to do that, you check first and then do the Kashuk. But yeah, that's still a nice thought process. because they would destroy it. They had an agenda scored called Divest Trust, where they can sack it to undo a steal that I've done and put the agenda back into their hand. So if I hadn't... Alright, let's draw. Let's draw a second time. Let's put down that, and the Kashuk count is 1. Okay. Let's put that down. Let's hit R&D. Let's hit HQ. Let's just poke around. Let's hit R&D. Sure. I guess Sapper's a card. Everybody's on Rig Shooter. And Trojan Horse. Yeah, to start publishing cards, they had to completely change the formatting of the cards. There was no option otherwise. Now we're going to have to be careful because we know for a fact that there's an arc lockdown in play. So the Kashuk, we're going to want a same old thing before there's 3 in the bin. So we're still at 3. Okay, they're going to try to go for a push. Let's see if we can contest that a little bit. We're actually only at, yeah, we're still at 3. Yeah, we're just getting pushed super duper hard. Trickster Taka coming in a pinch. Okay. All these rig shooter decks, I'm telling you. So that's a good game. That was well played on their part. Let's do one more. Let's go back to the as build for a second. Let's turn this into a deck that has a strong early game. I mean, I think that's possible. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I misread the card, I guess. Bum bum bum. So many cards that we could play. I'm thinking, sorry. Let's do Earthrise X2. Let's get a Mina in there. Let's get Kadi in there. Let's get, we're gonna have an MU problem, aren't we? Yeah, we need a second console. Yeah, I mean, it's a problem. I think we're gonna have to put duplicates in. I think we're gonna have to put Abagnale in here. We're gonna have to put Saker in here. And we'll put a Mongoose in here. We're gonna do it like the criminal decks of old. Yeah, welcome to the old days, kids. What's our 45th card? Probably an Amakua, because in certain matchups, we can do very good things with it. We're going to try to get a single win with Az. Show me turn 1. Scarcity. Oh, why would I do that? Oh my god, it was a sales team. Bold move, Cotton. We want all these. We're gonna poke around, get rid of your cards. You know? Asset spam as Mari. What a weird choice. This As has been doing this one. We're just now playing it for the first time. But As in general today has been doing extremely poorly. Right now, we're trying to leverage this card. Yeah, it's a very good card. Yep, going for 2s in this deck. Oh, right, I gotta reset the count. Right now we have 0. It stings, but we gotta get it down. Because that's our late game and our ability to install our very expensive breakers. Because I'm comfortable clicking for credits for a while until we get a better sense of what our opponent is trying to do here. Oh, right now we have a 2. Start getting breakers down. So that we're going to be go for launch when they actually try to score out here. Yeah, it's alright. I cut the employee strikes, and this is what happens when you cut the employee strikes, right? I'm glad we have Beth in these builds, and Az's ability does somewhat offset the impact that they're having on us. No corporate grant. We're screwing around today. I made a deck that was completely untested. And we're just trying to fiddle with it, trying to see if we can leverage Kashuk in Az. Because I like Az's styling, and I like the theme of the ability. You know, it feels good for decks like what I like to play, where you are installing a ton of cards, you know? So let's draw. We don't need a second turntable. Let's store. Let's get money. And then let's get Bugalter and put it down so that we're ready to start pushing next turn. Thanks. I made, with the help of Andre from Metropole Grid, a series of Streamlabs or OBS buttons for my Stream Deck that when I hit it, it takes a card out of HTML folder and puts it into the overlay and then switches to that overlay. So if I'm talking about one of the new cards, I have a little button thing in front of me here that shows all of the cards. I obviously wouldn't put every card in Netrunner. It would be way too much copying and pasting. But really featured cards now, I can do this type of overlay and talk about them, so people who might not be familiar with the game or who are getting back into the game can get a sense of what's going on, or if somebody has a question about one of the new cards, right? So we're gonna be ready to Kashuk next turn. Is that gonna be a hard overwrite? Oh, let's do the count. I lost track of the count. 1, 2, 3. So we're at 3 cards for the count. Let's draw. Let's put down turntable. Let's take all the credits. And let's see what's going on here. I like Bugalter. It's really solid in my opinion. It's the new Sentry Breaker that actually makes criminals good at breaking sentries again. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's not an NGO. It's not. It's an initiative. There's nothing for them to exchange. They have a lot of money, so I don't think that we can risk trying to run, because I know that this is Eula, so we're going to need at least 6 for that. So I think we have to wait one more turn. count as F4. I wonder if they're doing like fly on the wall shenanigans. That would be my guess. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put money on Cotty. Get Miss. So we have to assume that any one advanced agenda is fly on the wall. Roll them bones, baby. My unicorn is crowdfunding. We have more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I guess we do only have 4. We'll take that deal. And then we'll check to see if they've pitched any agendas. And we'll store 3. The third run isn't worth it for a single crowdfunding. Is this going to be a fly on the wall? Ah. I was going to be like, if they manage to hit with that. Alright, so if we have to actually break. We need 10. So let's see if we can close on Kashuk. Yeah, we'll break this time. So let's see if we can close it. Good game. So we got it to work by making it more of just a good stuff deck than by trying to hybrid it with the Nexus deck. Yeah. I did when I was a Nexus build. Being able to burn tags that I get during runs so that I can still use rogue trading and things like that. Or using it against MT to pull out against like DNA trackers and stuff. I don't know. Seems good. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you know, and support me as I make upgrades like getting this stream deck and, you know, doing all these things with the software licenses and the different things that I'm doing to try to improve the quality of the content, you can do that best by jumping on Twitch and subscribing. If you have Amazon Prime, it's completely free. So until I see all of you all again, always be running.